For personalised, private, no waiting, in-home care. rightathome.com.au. This is Without Bias on SEN.
Hello and welcome to Without Bias, right here on 1116 SEN, your home of sport. Val Febbo here with you once more for Bowls Australia and Right at Home, the Right Care Right at Home, Australia's premier in-home care provider. For personalised, private, no waiting in-home care, visit rightathome.com.au. A massive show tonight because it's 1 year to go until Glasgow 2026. Comm Games Australia releasing their Unstoppable campaign this morning, and my God, does it look good, and we can't wait. We've got a year to go and then we're going to be there, Glasgow. It's going to look unbelievable. We're so happy to be there at the Comm Games. And Emma Boyd is going to join us a little later on to talk about the Golden Nugget, just to tease that, because that's coming up with the Australian Indoors at Club Tweed. But with Comm Games talk, I had to get someone with cachet, someone that's been there, that's done that. And I have pulled in one of the biggest guests of the show so far this season. Her name is Kristina Van Nierop, nay Christic. Chrissy, welcome.
Hey, Val. Thanks for having me.
You are very welcome, and thank you for coming on to the show to talk about the Comm Games, because, of course, we're 1 year out, and you and Ellen Fife gave us one of the all-time Commonwealth Games memories 3 years ago. Now it is 3 years ago. That's gone very quickly. Yeah. But what memories come to mind when the Comm Games are mentioned?
Well, as you just mentioned, the number one thing for me is obviously winning the pairs gold medal and that exciting match, extra end and last bowl victory. Yeah, that's definitely up there. But yeah, so many other things like, just the team bonding with the girls and the guys, meeting all the elite athletes that were in the village with us, the yummy food. There's just so many memories to look back on. It makes me excited thinking about potentially being at the next one.
Yeah, that dining hall was really good at University of Warwick, wasn't it?
I think I gained a few kgs, actually.
100% I did. 100%. I was in there, breakfast, lunch and dinner, plus the pizza stuff they had. That was so...
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting excited thinking about it. But when I speak to people about Birmingham or about bowls, that final at Birmingham gets brought up to me so many times about one of the best matches, if not the best match that people have watched. So... I want to ask, how many times have you watched it back?
I'm going to be honest, I've not watched the whole game back. I've only watched the highlights to see all the good bowls. Mostly because I really struggle watching myself play or speak, whether it's on TV or on recording. But it's nice to look back at, the half an hour snippet of the best moments of the game. So I've watched that quite a few times, but not the full game.
But you speak so well and you bowl very well as well, and you can't watch yourself.
Thanks. No, it just makes me feel awkward, uncomfortable.
Fair enough. That's fair enough. It's not for everybody. And yeah, I know a lot of people, even in the media, that struggle watching themselves back because they just they feel uncomfortable doing it. But you have nothing to worry about. Don't worry, Chrissy. It's all good.
Thanks.
Now, the experience 3 years ago, we talked about it before. You mentioned, getting to know the other elite athletes and staying in the village, that experience. How much did you enjoy it and sort of being part of the multi-sport aspect of the event, because it's the only time when bowls really gets to showcase itself in front of all the other sports?
Yeah, it was just so cool to, I guess, be recognised amongst all these other amazing athletes. You walk in the food hall and you see someone you recognise. Unfortunately, we weren't in the main village with the bigger sports, like swimming, athletics, but we did see them at, say, I forgot what it was called, but there was a ceremony for just the Aussies, and we got to meet Carl Chalmers and Ariane Titmus, and we saw Cody Simpson, so all those big names you see in the media. So it was just such a nice feeling to think, we're equal to them here representing our country. It was just, something that I'll never forget.
And your earliest memory of the Comm Games when it comes to bowls, what was that?
As in when I was younger? Or?
Yeah, like when you first watched bowls at the Comm Games, what memory stands out?
Oh, gosh. As a kid, I remember I don't remember watching, but hearing about Karen and Lindsay playing at the 2006 Commonwealth Games. And that was something that I strived for since I was little. That's one thing that I wanted to do, was represent my country at the Commonwealth Games. So it took a long time after that, almost 20 years or just under 20 years. But yeah, that's probably my earliest memory of any Comm Games.
Yeah, I remember when it was here in Melbourne, and there was just so much publicity around it. It was a really great event, and I think that still stands the test of time. Some of those moments, especially Kelvin Kirko taking his shirt off, and same with Lindsay and Karen winning gold. But what do the games mean to you personally? Obviously, it's one of the crowning moments of your bowls career, but what does it mean to you?
Well, as everyone knows, alongside World Bowls, Commonwealth Games is one of the pinnacles of our sport, and it means a hell of a lot to me. Mostly because I do work. I have a part-time job as a chiropractor. I'm currently studying full-time my master's degree of physiotherapy. Still have family and home life and social life. I'm trying to keep it all together. So I guess you sacrifice a lot to, play bowls at that international level, and I'm trying so hard to make everything work to be there. So, I guess making that team is not only special for me and my family, but it shows everyone else and the younger generation coming up through bowls that you can do it. You can do everything if you just kind of put all your ducks in a row and commit yourself and make sure you're organised. Anything is possible.
And living in Western Australia, you're a bit sort of further away from the East Coast. But the last year, you've had to prepare for a wedding, get married, start uni full-time, work, take Comm Games prep into consideration, Australian Open, Nationals, Bowls Premier Leagues. There is a lot going on. I don't want to stress you out, but how the hell are you doing it?
Anxiety. Look, I don't know. I do have to remain super organised. People are in shock when they see my yearly, weekly, monthly calendars. There's a lot going on, but sometimes I just take it a day at a time. Make sure I'm organised, obviously, taking the time off uni and work. But yeah, I try not to look too far ahead because that's what does give me that bit of anxiety. But, at the end of the day, I always know that I'm going to make it out the other end. No matter how stressed I am about exams or making work happen or planning for bowls, it's, I know I'm going to be okay at the end of it. I always am.
That's good to hear. And the planning you mentioned, so that's coming up. You've got Scotland later this year in September, October, and the prep is already underway. How did you find the first Comm Games trial in Traralgon earlier this year?
Yeah, it was really challenging because we played singles and pairs against each other amongst the girls and the boys against the boys. We have a lot of depth in our squad, and I know it's not going to be easy to crack that Comm Games team. There were some great matches against each other while we were away, and that's what you need. I guess we all push each other to be better. Obviously, with the different format being the BPL style, the timed matches, the sets play, there's not a lot of room for error. So, they're really short, sharp games. So, one bad end could lose the set for you. So I guess, that was kind of an introduction to that kind of style of play in singles and pairs. So, I guess there's a lot of things we kind of have to get used to, especially the shot clock. There's not a lot of time to think about things, so you've got to be quick.
Yeah, I think that just takes a whole new feeling into it as well. Adds another facet to the game that you need to be aware of. But the Scotland tour, how are the preparations going for that? Are you finding time to get to an indoor green just to bowl and see how you go?
Yeah. Obviously, it's tough. We don't play a lot of indoor here in Perth, especially. It's a lot of outdoor on grass or synthetic. We've only got a few indoor carpet clubs, but it's something there's one not too far away from me, about 20 minutes. So I've been trying to go there and practice. It's hard to practice The shot clock BPL format. Obviously, you've got to have someone there timing you, etc. But yeah, just a lot of singles play and pairs play, I guess, is my main focus. Well, probably most pairs. I think if I'm going to get selected for Comm Games, it's definitely not going to be singles. So let's just say pairs.
You never know. You might just start smacking the door down,
No.
Chrissy. You never know. Don't rule it out. But then I know we are a fair way out, but you mentioned selection. What would the selection mean to you?
Oh, it'd mean the world. Like I said, it's one of the best achievements, to date in my life, and playing at the 2022 Commonwealth Games. I'd love to experience it again. Unfortunately, in Birmingham, we had a lot of restrictions due to COVID. I heard from some of the other girls who had been at previous Commonwealth Games that it was very different. So it would be really nice to experience, a free Commonwealth Games where things have kind of, unless they go back to normal, because the, format and the how many players are in each team are different. But yeah, it would be nice to experience that, and just another go at representing my country would just be amazing. It's always an honour.
Well, Chrissy, good luck with everything. Hopefully it all goes swimmingly for you, and good luck with all the other million things that you're doing as well, because there certainly seems to be a lot. Well, thank you for joining me on Without Bias. It's been an absolute pleasure as usual, and yeah, good luck with everything, and we'll catch up soon.
Thanks so much, Val. Thanks for having me.
Kristina Van Nierop joining me on Without Bias. Great to have her company to talk about her memories from Birmingham 2022, as well as much more. And Emma Boyd, she's going to join me. She's from Club Tweed and Canadian bowling superstar. She's going to join me to talk about the Golden Nugget, Junior Nugget, and Australian Indoors coming up over the next few weeks. This is Without Bias for Bowls Australia and Right at Home, the right care, right at home.
For personalised, private, no waiting, in-home care, rightathome.com.au. This is Without Bias on SEN.
You're listening to Without Bias here on 1116 SEN. Val Febbo with you here for Bowls Australia and Right at Home, the right care, right at home, Australia's premier in-home care provider. Visit rightathome.com.au. Big thank you to Kristina Van Nierop, I should say, for joining me in the last segment. And now we've got some special events coming up at Club Tweed on the border of Queensland and New South Wales. This club, if you haven't been there, it is huge. There is something to do in every corner of the place. And Emma Boyd from Club Tweed joins me. She's also a Canadian superstar, a world champs bronze medalist as well. So she goes okay on the rink and off it. Emma, welcome to the show, and thank you for joining me ahead of a huge few weeks at the club.
Thanks, Val, for having me. It's always good to have a chat and to talk bowls with you.
Now, firstly, at Club Tweed, the Junior and Golden Nuggets are coming up over the next week. How are the preparations going for both events?
Yeah, the preparation is always huge for both of these events. It sort of actually starts pretty much a year out to get as much information and as much as we can get done before that really busy week. So at the moment, we're kind of on cruise control because we've done all the hard work. So programs, draws, bowls link draws. So yeah, we've done a lot of really hard prep for this. So now it's pretty much just batten down the hatches and watch some really good bowls be played over the next week.
There is going to be some sensational bowls. We'll start with the Junior Nugget and some of the names that are playing. So you got Annabelle Teague, Chanel Chakouch, Gracie Redelick, Jasmine Smith, Lacey Garrick. There is a lot of talent. Travis Moran is going to be there as well. Toby Penyu, Thomas Bremer, Reese Gilman, Oliver Morrison, Kobe Jama, Riley Garrick as well. The names are littered in the Junior Nugget. Plus, there's a lot more that I haven't said there. How exciting is it to see the next generation of players come through and playing at your club?
Yeah, it's really exciting. I think the best part of it is we're sort of giving all of these juniors a platform to sort of launch their careers, and some massive names have come out of this event who have won it or come runner up in these events. And it's just basically a launch pad for these juniors to continue playing really well. Also, my favorite part about this event is the friendship and camaraderie. These juniors make friends for life at this event, and also they get to come to the club and experience all that Club Tweed is. So yeah, we're really excited to have them. This year we've got 2 from New Zealand and 4 from Hong Kong. So I'm really excited about adding that bit of international flavor into the field. So we've extended the field to 48 entries. So 24 boys and 24 girls who are under 18. So it's going to be a really, really tough battle, whoever comes out on top.
And the wonderful thing about the Golden Nugget, and there's not many tournaments that do this still, and it's all invitational. So how do you guys actually deliberate? Are you and Wayne Turley, and I'm sure there's other people as well, but you're the brains trust. I'm going to go with that anyway. How do you deliberate who plays? And this goes for the Golden Nugget as well. Who do you deliberate who plays, and when do you make contact with them?
So yeah, we pretty much just keep an eye on the results through the year. For the Junior Nugget, we actually ask them to send through their resumes and an expression of interest, which is great for us to look and see how much they've done, and as well, it's great for them to go through the process of actually doing an expression of interest, doing a resume and a cover letter, because that's going to set them up well for, you know, future successes, jobs, other bowls events as well. So we take a really hard look at the Junior Nuggets resumes as well as everything else they've done throughout the year. And then Golden Nugget is quite similar, but we do keep a really hard eye on events, especially our selection process is near just after the Australian Open. So yeah, we keep a really hard eye on the results from there. So obviously we've added Olivia Cartwright into the Golden Nugget, and she is an absolute talent. So she definitely deserves her invitation. A newbie to the Golden Nugget, quite young still, 21. So I'm really excited to watch her and watch her perform. But yeah, we do keep a really close eye at just previous Nugget results and what they've done throughout the year, and then we send out an invitation just about a month before the Golden Nugget, and then get all their information and then start putting the field together and putting all of the content out.
Amazing. And I know that Turles actually called Olivia Cartwright on her 21st birthday to tell her that she was in the Golden Nugget. So there's not many better birthday presents than that, especially on your 21st, to say that you're going to be mixing it with the world's best. So absolutely amazing. And it does take place next week. The fields are absolutely stacked once more. And the Golden Nugget is an event that so many people really just get up for. The defending champions, Lee Schreiner, Natasha Van Eldik, but you've got Aaron Tees, Aaron Wilson, Ali Forsyth, Aaron Sheriff, Brianna Smith, Ben Twist, Cass Millerick, Chloe Stewart, Corey Wedlock, Cody Packer, Dawn Heyman, Gary Kelly, Jack McShane, Jamie Lee Warsnop, Kane Nelson, Caitlin Inch, Kelly McErin, Kelsey Cottrell, Olivia Cartwright, Lindsay Clark, Lee Schreiner, and Tash, Ryan Bester, Taylor Bruce. Like, this is a ridiculously good field. World champions, Comm Games gold medalists. How much of a buzz does the club get when this event starts?
It's massive. Like, I think everyone through to like social members, bowling members, or volunteers, board, CEO, everyone just gets this buzz about them. The entire club just really comes together, and that's from staff, all the way through volunteers. We're all really excited to host the event. And a lot of the time, like our staff also do say like, oh, so-and-so, they're such a lovely person. Like, I'm so excited to see them back in the Nugget or the Junior Nugget or whatever it may be. So yeah, it's all that really good excitement and great bowls on the green for our bowling members, but as well, like, that translates throughout the entire club. So we're so excited to have these amazing players at the club once again, as well as obviously Lee Schreiner, two-time, three-time champion, back-to-back at the moment, and then Natasha, three-time champion. So yeah, we're really excited to have them back, and hopefully they can defend their title.
Yeah, looking forward to it. And how many people do you think come through the club throughout that week? Like, I haven't actually been to a Golden Nugget. Obviously, being in Melbourne, it's a bit hard to get to with work commitments, but it's like it looks like there are a lot of people watching from the banks.
Yeah, it used to be, before 7 a.m., you couldn't actually get a seat on the grandstand. But I do think that has sort of tapered off with COVID, and then we have implemented the live streaming as well. But typically on the finals day, we'll get anywhere from 300, 400 people in the grandstands, and then in the club watching. And then as well, our social media numbers last year were insane through the live streaming, and then we pushed out a lot of reels. So we're generating lots of interest through our content, and then as well in person. A lot of people, they want to come and be here. We've got a lot of travelers from interstate who come every single year and come to watch and make a holiday out of it. So yeah, there is a lot of people who come for this prestigious event, and I think we're just so stoked that we can host it.
Looking forward to it. And after that, we've got the Australian Indoor Championships. So it just doesn't stop for the club. So how excited is the club to get that one underway? That's one of the most prestigious events as well on the Australian calendar.
Yeah, definitely. I think at the moment we're just sort of we'll get through this next week, and then we hunker down on the indoor as well. When we kind of look at this July, August calendar for us, it's massive, and it's huge for our volunteers and staff. We really, really go through so many volunteers. So without them, we wouldn't be able to do it. So yeah, everyone knows in the club, this is our busiest sort of 2 months of the year, and if we can get any help, it's so much appreciated. But yeah, we're really excited to host the indoor once again. There's some new names coming through, which is really exciting. So I'm excited to sort of watch them and then be a part of the whole thing as well.
And I must say, before I let you go, we have to plug the bakery at Club Tweed. We have to. So
we always do.
Yeah, we always do. We've got to do it again because they're that good. The pies and the sausage rolls, are they going to be fresh for us when we get there for the indoors?
Yeah, definitely, 100%. I'm sure we can work something out to have you a pie on arrival or something.
I think that would be it for me. I'd have to retire because I don't reckon I could peak. I don't reckon I could peak after that. Pie on arrival, I think that's as good as it gets. But Emma, your club is as good as it gets. It's wonderful to go there every year and spent a lot of time there at the Nationals last year, been to the last couple of indoors, and looking forward to getting back there again in August. Thank you very much for joining me. Good luck with everything. I know you've got an event on today, and the Junior Nugget, the Golden Nugget. Good luck with it all, and we'll see you at the indoors.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I really hope a lot of people can get out and enjoy this amazing event and watch all of the best in the world right here at Club Tweed. So we're really excited. Thanks, Val.
Emma Boyd from Club Tweed joining me on the show on Without Bias, and that's all we've got time for. Big thank you to Emma and a big thank you to Chrissy at the start of the show as well. Plenty to get excited for over the next couple of weeks. The indoors, the Australian Schools Championships is coming up, so please head to bowls.com.au and our social media channels on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, X and YouTube for all you need to know about the sport of bowls in this wonderful country. But until next week, I've been Val Febbo. Hope you have a wonderful week. Happy bowling. This has been Without Bias for Right at Home and Bowls Australia.